After deciding we'd had our fill of history and architecture, we took a short 90-minute bus ride towards Busan. The countryside along the route is a sight to behold, however, we were preoccupied with other things.
Is this not a good look for me?
Home to 3.6 million people, the country's most popular beach destination, and some of the best food in South Korea. But after 10 days of travelling, we had a few other priorities to take care of. This is how we clean our clothes on the road. And then wait for it to dry. So one major difference you notice between Seoul and Busan as a foreigner is I get significantly more stares. In Seoul it's kind of like, oh great, another foreigner, go away. Here it's like, the f is that thing? And one of the best things about Korea is the fact that I can buy a litre of coffee for a quid. £1, and I get a litre of iced coffee that will ensure that all that spicy food passes through me. We made our way towards Hyundai Beach, which, due to my shocking sense of direction, took us slightly longer than anticipated. However, after not seeing a beach for quite some time, was definitely worth the hunt. Hyundai Beach is popular all year round, but during the summer period it can be near impossible to move. Literally, it'll be shoulder to shoulder with people fighting to get a place in the sun. Today though wasn't exactly beach weather, so we opted to walk further along the coast. We've managed to find like a little pathway that comes off of Hyundai Beach, and it just leads you kind of round to the most secluded part, which is actually quite beautiful. And after a while, when you've been wandering around all the mounds and mounds of tourists and people, because Busan is a lot like Seoul in that regard, like any other city really. It's just completely packed with people, and no matter how hard you try, you can never really get away from the city. A nice little getaway from the hustle and bustle of Busan, but just everywhere you go, busy, 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 busy. I also suppose another good aspect of Busan, much like Seoul and a lot of other super cities, is that you can just keep walking and keep exploring, and you're always stumbling across something new. It doesn't matter how much you walk, you can turn the same corner 10 times, and each time you turn it you'll find something completely different that makes you kind of go, wow. I mean, just now, perfect example. Here, just walking down this road, and we've come across a cute little lighthouse. As pissy and moany as I do sound, there really are some marvellous sights to be seen and admired. By this point though, my lunch was beginning to wear off. Anyway, after all that walking, I think I've worked up enough of an appetite for a fat man, so I think it's time we head on down to the famous Busan Nightmarket. Although Busan is a very interesting place to be during the day, during the night, that's really when it comes into its own and lit up like a Christmas tree constantly. So it's far more, it feels like a far more spectacular place to be. A quick subway ride from wherever we'd managed to strand ourselves, and we managed to make it to Bupyeongdong Market. There is an absolute plethora of restaurants to choose from, all offering everything from Vietnamese noodles, fried chicken to live seafood. With fresh produce costing quite a considerable amount at a supermarket, it can actually work out cheaper to eat out in Korea. And with the culture being incredibly work-driven and work-oriented, it can be quite time-consuming to find the time to prepare your own meals at home. One of the stranger things we stumbled across though was the Korean version of the Great British Bake Off. Everybody stopped to watch these guys do this bread. I have no idea why. The cuisine is significantly different compared to other night markets, especially the ones in Seoul, so hopefully by the end of tonight we'll be absolutely stuffed. First on the menu, fish cakes. So the traditional dish of Busan, one of the things that it is famous for is the fish cake. Like a gooey fishy pancake. Next up was something deep fried I can't remember the name of before moving on to the first in a series of blowtorch foods. Spicy vegetable pork belly. And I weighed myself the other day, and because of dishes like this, I've gained about 9 kilos, so that'd be a stone and a half. I've gained a stone and a half in 9 days. Absolutely mental. Then was something from a teapot with lots of sauce. Deep fried cheese. Why am I getting shooting pains in my arm? Then came a big stick of meat. After the first bite, it's near impossible without stabbing yourself in the side of the face. I gotta eat more food. Gotta eat more food. I'm still not full. Gotta eat more food. Spend more money. More food. More food. Korea has only just discovered the joys of cheddar, and they seem to be incorporating it into absolutely everything. Jihye is gonna feed me the soup. Like on. Like a peppery, cheesy thing that I can feel dribbling down my chin. More blowtorching, strange-looking things. So this is like a squid sausage. So they take the head of a squid and they stuff it full of noodles, because everything in Korea has to have noodles or rice. And then they cover it in barbecue and chili paste. That's actually one of the best things. I'd talk more, but it's delicious. Before we finally washed it all down with some rolled ice cream. Pretty much a gelato, but you get a bit of a show for your $4. I would have carried on filming, but then I think I got the itis. I'm done. Bye.